Stellar just took a heavy hit. Over the past week, the price dropped 20%, and market sentiment has turned extremely fearful. But if a global shipping company sees its stock price take a hit during a bad week for the market, that doesn't mean their trucks have stopped making deliveries. Judging this network strictly by its daily ticker price ignores the massive volume of actual, concrete transfers happening behind the scenes. Stellar, and its native coin, XLM, operates as a base-level network built specifically to make sending money across international borders fast and extremely cheap. Historically, if you wanted to wire money overseas through a traditional bank, the process would take several days and drain your funds with high processing fees. This diagram illustrates exactly how that changes. Instead of your money bouncing around intermediate banks and toll gates for days, Stellar creates an instant, direct route between two global endpoints. Solving this exact global friction point establishes Stellar as a mature piece of financial infrastructure. That maturity comes from having time to grow. The network launched back in 2014 under the direction of mccaleb, a developer who also co-founded Ripple. It is guided by the Stellar Development Foundation. Because they operate as a nonprofit, their focus is on maintaining the code and network health rather than generating corporate profits. It has definitely seen wild price swings over that decade. Today, XLM trades around 18 cents, which is a steep drop from its all-time high of 93 cents back in January 2018. Sitting over 80% below a peak price might look alarming at first glance, but surviving an 8-year stretch in an industry where most projects vanish within a few months shows serious endurance. This 8-year survival record and established history is what backs its current $6 billion market cap, the total market value of every coin in circulation today. This diagram illustrates its total supply structure. When the network started, the foundation created a massive initial batch of 100 billion XLM coins. But in 2019, they made a historic move. The foundation permanently destroyed or burned over half of those coins in a single night. That action established a strict new hard cap, ensuring the total supply can never exceed 50 billion XLM. Out of that maximum limit, we can see about 34 billion XLM are currently out in the open market, actively circulating. By drastically cutting the supply overnight, they prevented the value from becoming too diluted and shifted the entire focus towards serving enterprise needs. That utility is exactly why massive traditional institutions are starting to plug into Stellar. They are using it for a process known as asset settlement. Asset settlement is just the financial industry's term for the final, irreversible transfer of ownership. It means taking digitized versions of real-world properties or funds and securely moving them between major financial players. We are seeing this happen right now. The DTCC, one of the largest trade clearinghouses in traditional finance, is actively running pilots to process tokenized assets on this network. Alongside that, the financial tech company Circle recently integrated their native USDC stablecoin, allowing those digital dollars to move directly across Stellar's rails. Wall Street institutions are choosing this network purely for the efficiency of its underlying plumbing, looking completely past the retail anxiety over weekly price fluctuations. Seeing major institutions run pilots and move digital dollars across these rails shows the network has established real-world utility. On the cautious side, the asset is highly sensitive to broad market fear. It can easily drop 20% in a single week, and it still sits 80% below its all-time high. If you decide to get involved, you can trade XLM on major platforms like Coinbase or Binance, or swap it directly on the network's own built-in marketplace. Like this video and subscribe for more honest breakdowns of complex coins. Remember, this is not financial advice, so always do your own research.